How's it going? Back on another road trip here. We are headed out to Kalispell, Montana. It is like 4:47, so we're leaving late like we always do. I love driving through the night though.
I hate it.
We have a busy freaking week ahead of us, and I am super excited to be a part of it and get to do this and bring you guys with and bring you what we're doing. So we got two extras along with Shelby and Brandon, and I tell you what, they are part of the crew. You don't see them as much as you should, but
well, you saw both more. You saw both of them on New Year's when we did the big show in New Year's. We had the short little guy, and we had Shelby.
But we have two shows that we're shooting out there. We shot them last year, if you remember those. One's just off Flathead Lake, one's off Swan Lake. They're both right outside of Kalispell, Montana. They're shooting on the 3rd and 4th. We're headed out there. It is the 29th, so we're going to hang out a little bit, have some fun, go have some drinks, maybe do a little hiking, go just enjoy the week before things get really hectic, because when we shoot the show on the night of the 4th, we pack that thing up and we are driving clear back here to shoot the show on the 5th here at Lake Chita that we've never done.
Well, we've done the show, but we've never actually been here to shoot it.
Literally. Biggest show ever that we've done to date, and we've never gotten to see it. So this year we are going to make sure we get to see this baby. In fact, your wife and sister are going to be starting to get that ready while we're driving back here.
Correct.
Well, we got a trailer full of fireworks. We did not put the igniters in or anything like that. It's a long drive, so we're going to put those in when we get there. So we're going to have a little bit of setup. Also, one of these shows that we've always done on the beach out there is actually going to go on a barge off the little pier there. So we'll get you a little bit of setup footage. Again, probably not a crap load of it because I just don't like doing a lot of it. Get to the action, I'd say.
Setup boring.
Yep.
Yeah, even Shelby hasn't got to do a lot of setup, so we're going to get to teach Shelby.
No, the new show, I helped a lot with setup.
You did.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Most of it.
But it's still not a lot. Like, you haven't experienced this a lot. This is your second time doing it with us then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all for now, guys. I think we're going to check out, and we'll check back in later. Peace.
How's it going, guys? Coming to you from, obviously, Kalispell, Montana. We have shot this one every year. It's actually south of Kalispell, right across the point there. That is Summers, Montana. It's a little spot on Flathead Lake here. Tell you what, we are so excited to be here again. This is always a great time. This year, we do have something a little bit different, though. If you remember correctly, we always would set up on this little beach over here, and it was a pain in the butt. We'd have to angle the fireworks really heavy, and it kind of gave them an odd look. And so this year now, as you can tell, we unloaded all the fireworks right here. We have Barge we get to put it on. Al was kind enough and awesome. We worked in the off season to get this thing put together, so we'd have enough room to put all these fireworks on it. So this is gonna be really handy, really nice to have around. I tell you what, it's really nice, and thanks again, guys, for coming out here with me. It's always a long drive, but we usually have a great time. This year we got Shelby behind the camera, and so we should be getting you guys some really good footage this year. Fireworks already all unloaded out of the trailer. We have another show tomorrow, so it's going to be a 2-part video.
And things to be said about the barge. The barge here, yes, it is made out of wood. Yes, it has a possibility of burning. Some stuff will start on fire, but the plywood that is being used is fire resistant for up to 20 minutes with direct flame to the torch. So it's one of those things, that's why Al decided to go with this style plywood instead of like a metal deck, because the top of the barge is actually plastic. So we're just doing this to prevent it without using metal, making it heavier. So we're gonna use this fireproof plywood.
Yep. So it should work great. And if it doesn't, well, we'll just grab a hose and pull it in real quick and put metal on it next year. So we got the time lapses rolling. Shelby's got the camera. She's gonna be walking around getting footage of us. You know, you never know, you might get some commentary out of us that she might catch. Hoping that we actually get some good footage this year, that we have somebody running the camera.
It's a little more convenient with somebody else behind the camera.
Very much so. Get a lot more done this way.
Thanks, Shelby.
We always knew you'd be useful eventually. So we're gonna get started working here. Maybe as we go, we'll say a few things. One thing is we do have 2 fireballs, and when we get to it, we're gonna show you guys. We are gonna be setting those up. Can't wait to have those in the show. So these are all the types of things that we do. You know, when this stuff all gets scripted and prepped, you know, 2 months in advance, that we forget to do. So every year they run the national anthem that they play during this show. And I figured, hey, when it says Rockets Red Glare, I was gonna shoot a 36-shot red peony cake, or dahlia cake, and I wanted to quick fuse the whole thing. Even though it was a longer duration, I was just gonna quick fuse it. Well, I didn't wanna do that and then transport it that way. So I was just setting everything up, and I was sitting here in my head going, I think I'm forgetting something. Well, thankfully, you can put notes on your script paper right here. And right there, the red peony, it is a red peony cake. I wrote instant fuse. You know, it kind of helps you 2 months later to remember after you build the script some of these little things that we add in that, you know, we didn't prep before. So I do not have any instant red peonies, and we weren't shooting any comets or mines on this show. So one thing that you can do, you know, the duration on this is a 25-second cake. I learned this, it's not the most ideal thing, but in the case where there wasn't really much other option and this was the look I wanted, you can always cut the cake open like that. Take this white instant fuse. It burns at 0.015 to 0.035 of a second at speed. So it's super fast, it's instantaneous. And just go into the lift charge all the way around the cake with this white fuse. And basically this 25-second cake will fire instantly. So when it says Rockets Red Glare, I'm just gonna hit it on the remote and as a, you know, a step on the script, and this whole cake will go off, bam, done. 25-second cake gives us the look we need. So right now, they're calling for a chance of rain, of course, right after I open my mouth, about it always being beautiful weather out. So we're gonna cover them up real quick, hopefully let this cloud pass over, go grab something to eat, and come back and finish up. All right, guys, it is about 9:15. It is getting close to shoot time. Sun's coming down, and we just finished running continuity. We are green on everything. So we're gonna go ahead, pull this out of here, get her anchored down over out in the water by the dock over on the other side by the little pier, and get ready to shoot. We uncovered everything. The rain's gone, so we are ready to go. Yeah. We got some cool new stuff. We got some stuff in here like those fireballs. Tell you what, these guys have never seen this kind of thing. So yeah, I'm excited. It doesn't matter. Like, this is my 7th year here. You always get those butterflies. Like right about now, it's like, let's go.
Well,
so
let's get it set up and
yeah,
keep going.
Cool, let's do it.
What did you guys think of that?